drive to the apartment complex. I get my keys. I'm so excited, and I walk in. I walk in that apartment. Alright, so yeah, basically I went around Dallas and I tried to find some affordable apartments because I know a lot of people ask me, they're like, hey, how do you move to Dallas? Like, what was your plan? I'm probably not the one you want to ask because I moved here with no job. I had a place to stay, that I did, but I didn't have my own apartment. But I moved here with no job. I had savings though. Like I made sure I saved enough to afford the type of lifestyle that I want to live. But yeah, some people are just moving out here into their own apartments, so they kind of just want something affordable, just so you're starting out, you know. So in this video, I went around and I looked at apartments that are around $1,000. The highest one you're gonna see is probably $1,200, but you know, some people got that type of budget, some people got that type of money. You know, that's on you. But if you do, you can get it. But there's a lot of things that I didn't know about apartment shopping when I first started apartment shopping. I didn't know you had to make triple times the rent. I didn't know a lot of times when you look at the model, you're not going to be getting that specific unit. So okay, so let me tell y'all. When I first moved into my first apartment, I looked at the model. I was like, this is it. I said, this is cute. Like, I can do this. Like, it had the hardwood floors. It had the granite countertops, like with sparkly countertops. It was cute, though. And then it was like super big, super roomy. It had the chandelier lights, and it was like $900. So I was like, yes, this is it. Like, yes, this is the one I want. So basically, it was time to move in. So my parents came from Louisiana to help me move. So they get here, they got the U-Haul, it's up, it's lit, like I'm moving into my apartment. So we drive to the apartment complex, I get my keys, I'm so excited, and I walk in. Stop playing, what the fuck is that? I walk in that apartment, it's carpet. That was the first thing I saw. I said I didn't want carpet. I was like, okay, simmer down. You can do carpet, like it's just carpet, right? Next thing I know, I go to my kitchen. My kitchen is so small, I can barely move. The one they showed me, the kitchen was lit. Like, I can walk around, move, cook, all that. But the one that they gave me, it was super small. I was mad about that. The bathroom, I knew it was going to be small, so I wasn't tripping about that. But it was just everything that they had told me. I didn't have the chandeliers. I had the countertops. I did have that. But it was just everything about this apartment felt cramped. And I was like, no, what is you doing? So, yeah. So that happened. So I went back to the office. I was super pissed because if I'm going to be spending that type of money, like, regardless if it was below $1,000, you're spending your money. Like, you want what you want, right? So I spent that type of money. I was like, well, I'm going to get what I want to get. So I went to the office and I was like, this isn't what I asked for. She's like, oh, yeah, I know. But if you want what you want, you're going to have to wait another, to next month. Next month? Next month? I don't have to next month. What are you talking about? Like, I had already moved everything out of my old place. And they was just like, well, you better figure it out. All right, cool. But yeah, so just make sure that you know exactly what you're getting when you sign for an apartment. Like, actually, before you even like have your stuff on the truck, you need to go over there, get your keys, walk in, do a walkthrough, and be like, okay, yeah, this is it. Because if not, they will bamboozle you. I promise you they will. They just want to get you into their apartment. That's all they want to do. So that's the thing. So first things first, make sure that you make triple the rent. Triple. So if you know you don't make 3 times $1,500, don't even look at a $1,500 apartment. If you know that you don't make at least $3,000, you shouldn't be looking at $1,000 apartments. Now, I will say to that, you can get a co-signer. Like, you know, you can do that. You can get a co-signer, but if you know you don't have that luxury of asking somebody to sign for you, then don't even look at it. So yeah, make triple times the rent. Okay, next, you know your budget. Now you're gonna look at your location. Like, where do I want to be? You want to be in uptown? You want to be in downtown? You want to be in midtown? You want to be in, what are those do they have in Dallas? You want to be in Irving, which is not Dallas, but you know it's like a area around. Do you want to be in Fort Worth? For me, it's gonna be a no. Fort Worth, no. Too far. Do you want to be in Arlington? Do you want to be in Grand Prairie? Do you want to be in so many different areas? Do you want to be in, what else do they have? You got uptown, downtown, midtown, Deep Ellum. Do you want to be in Deep Ellum? Now, I will say, like, a lot of these different areas, like in Dallas, are going to cost you more. So if you want to live directly in Deep Ellum, you're probably going to be at least be paying $1,300 around that period. Sometimes in downtown, you can get an apartment. I actually got an apartment, found an apartment. I actually signed the lease for downtown Dallas, but a lot of times these apartments downtown in Dallas, they look good on the outside. Like, you'll go and you'll look and you'll see like the what do you call it? The hallways and everything. Everything looks luxury. And then you walk into the apartment and it's like, what is this? What is this? So so the apartment I signed for, and the reason that I actually ended up canceling my lease before I even moved in was because I signed the lease too quick. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was excited. Like, your girl's gonna be downtown. What do you mean? So I signed my lease for a downtown apartment, and so as I'm like getting my furniture and stuff, I'm like, okay, well, the one I saw, it had the white countertops, it had the stainless steel appliances, it had the hardwood floors. Okay, so let me just call the lady and see like what everything's gonna be like set up like just to make sure. So I called the lady and she's like, oh, no, the apartment you want, that apartment doesn't come with the stainless steel appliances. I was like, okay, I can do black appliances. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, what kind of appliances does it come with? She was like, it comes with white. What? I was like, okay. I don't want that, but okay. I said, okay, well, what about them granite countertops? She's like, no. I was like, okay. I was like, what about them hardwood floors, though? What about that? She's like, no. I was like, what kind of floors am I going to be getting then, sis? She was like, oh, you're going to get the stained floors. Y'all, let me show y'all what stained floors look like. This is stained floors. I said, so I'm not going to be eating anything that I want in this apartment. But I'm going to be downtown, though. Like, sis, you downtown. Like, you would have, like, this apartment was in the middle of every single thing. Like, I could walk to anywhere downtown. So, basically, I was like, okay. So, as soon as I got off the phone with her, I was like, man, Tiff, type of money you're going to be paying, you can't be going outside. You cannot be going outside. So, I started looking for other apartments, right? I came across this specific apartment that I'm in now. And when I walked in here, y'all, everything was perfect. Like the island, the granite countertops. I'm looking at it now, y'all, because I can be looking at my apartment sometimes like this. So, yeah, I had the island. I had the granite countertops. I had I think it's like 6 foot ceilings. Like, I mean, not super high, but enough for me. Anyway, I had everything stainless steel, like it was enough space, like everything about it was perfect. So I was just like, yeah, this I want it. So that same day, after I saw, I was like, I want to sign. She's like, okay, well, you go online, you do this. So I went online, signed, what did I do? I went online, I signed everything, I paid my deposit. not deposit. We didn't have. It's a fee you have to pay. Dang, what was the name of that fee? It wasn't the admin. It might have been the admin fee because you have hella fees when you're applying for apartments. But I think it was like $150. So I paid that. So then I needed to know like pretty soon if I could, get my apartment. So I called her back the next day. She was like, okay, well, we'll have your like results by the end of the day. So she called me like right before they're gonna close. She's like, oh, you got the apartment, whatever, be ready to move in. I was like, yeah. But mind you, I still have another lease over here, right? So I'm like, oh man, I ain't never been in this position. I got 2 apartments. Literally, I have 2 apartments. So I called other people. I'm like, hey, I don't much want it because I'm not getting that I want. She's like, okay, well, because you didn't move in yet, you can cancel your lease, but you're not gonna get this money back. I had paid these people like $250, but at the time I didn't care because I was like, it's not what I want. Anyway, what was I thinking? How do I even get off on stuff like this? So yeah, make sure you're getting what you want. As far as like if you want hardwood floors, make sure you're getting that. If you want stainless steel appliances, make sure you're getting that as well. What's next? Make sure that you're saving money as well because moving is not cheap. It cost me about $300 just to move my stuff over here, and I wasn't too far, but I know some people like move from like freaking Fort Worth to Dallas. Like that's gonna cost you a lot of money. I'm just letting you know. So at least have up like $300 to move. A lot of people like when they move, they want to get like new furniture and stuff, as well. So make sure you save up for that. If that's something you want to do, if you're keeping everything, you want anything new, then that's. But I'm just saying, make sure you save up just in case. What else would I say about it? What else should you know about apartments? Your location. There's so many different locations. Like, there's a lot of times you'll see an apartment online, you'll be like, dang, that's lit. Then you go look and it's like in the middle. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Oak Cliff, but like, there's just certain areas in Dallas, like, you don't want to be in. Like, you just don't want to live in. I remember when I went and toured one apartment in Dallas. Like it was all utilities paid. I've never seen that before. Like, oh, I gotta pay nothing. Okay, all utilities paid. I mean, it looked decent because at the time I was on a budget, but I went and looked at it and it was like. We're just gonna say it wasn't in a good neighborhood. Like I was super scared to even get out of my car, type thing. So yeah, make sure you get in the location you want. Make sure you go look at it. Don't just call these people and be like, I want that one because I seen it online. Like, go look at it. Make sure you like that area because a lot of areas as well, like close to tollways. If you don't want to pay, I mean, you can live next to a tollway and not pay the tolls or go on a tollway, obviously. But since like me, I be late sometimes. Be a little late. You're gonna have to hit that tollway. So if you don't want to live next to a tollway, don't do that. If you don't want to live next to a busy highway, don't do that. Like, you're gonna need to go and look at these places before you actually sign a lease. I'm trying to see what I Okay, anyway. Yeah. What else would I say? Okay. We're gonna go back through this list again. Make sure you make 3 times the rent. Make sure you get a location that you want. Make sure you're getting the amenities and everything interior that you want. Make sure you save up just a little money. You don't have to save up $15,000 a move. Like just make sure you have like a little grand over here, maybe if that. Like you probably don't even need that. Yeah. So these apartments that you're gonna be looking at, they're all around, as I said before, they're all around $1,000. They're pretty cheap. In case you're looking to move to Dallas, these are some ones that I would actually move in. So if you're interested in that, keep watching me, sis. Yes, it is. This is the one we're supposed to come to. Oh, it's the only one with the open door.
Yeah, go ahead, open.
Come on, I'm the one doing it.
Oh, you want to open it?
Come on.
You ready?
Let's go.
Here it goes.
All right, so for these apartments now, because of COVID, they have self-guided tours, which is exactly what it sounds like. You basically just go down to the apartment. You don't go with an apartment person. You just go by yourself. You just look at everything, and then you go back to the office, and you meet up with the person, and you talk to them about, like, what do you want? So that's what we're doing here in this clip. This is the biggest closet?
I don't know what the hell he said. But I do.
Where? So what do we think about this one?
It is probably, well, the leasing and everything else is an A plus gold star. The apartment itself is a C.
C minus?
Yeah, I guess a C minus. Leasing office and everything else is an A plus.
Look, the leasing office is
I'd rather stay in the leasing office.
You want to go live in a leasing
Go
office?
leasing office. Move over here and stay in the fucking leasing office. Nice. And then you saw them cameras there. They had the cameras out there too. Like they was guarding this shit. Like,
I didn't see that.
No, like it's right up there, right when you walk in. Like.
Well, as soon as we walk in, he said, "Get back."
No, before the leasing office, like right when you walk in the doors.
Oh.
It's like, and I was like, damn, that shit was nice.
Oh, that's what you kept saying, y'all. As soon as we walk in, that's nice.
I mean, all of it was nice. Like all that shit, like I was like, I ain't never seen that shit. It was big too. I ain't never seen no damn apartment like that before.
It's alright.
Like before they even told you, bro, I thought that shit was about $1,500. I was like, you're not even to say shit because
you want to say nothing?
they're gonna be over there with these motherfuckers.
Nah, it's pretty cheap. It's actually, I think it might be cheaper than mine. It is cheaper than my apartment.
Way cheaper than mine,
but mine is bigger and it has an island. Stop trying to throw it in my face. It's got 800 square feet.
My balcony's smaller though.
I don't be on my balcony like that though.